tune in to watch our first guest lay down the law. Take a look.
Mr. Dietz, why don't you be quiet for me?
All right.
Because I know that you have this peculiar dumb look on your face. You know, you're not quite sure how things are going to go. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're going to be a smart aleck, things are not going to go well. Because she may have found you attractive enough to allow you to move into her home 2 days after she met you. I guarantee you one thing, sir. I do not.
Please welcome back the Honorable Judge Judy Scheinlin.
She is so nasty, that woman.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's so. I watch her. I'm surprised myself sometimes.
Do you like just to turn it? First of all, I said welcome back. That's how excited I am, and I ran into you in the hall. You've never been here before, but I said welcome back, Judge Judy.
But hopefully, I've been in your living room or
you have been
parlor or someplace at some point.
You've been in my parlor. I go to my parlor every day, and I have my tea.
I have a parlor.
Do you?
I have a parlor.
And what do you do in the parlor?
I watch Ellen.
Really? My mama is so upset. She's in Boston. She's been saying, when are you going to get Judge Judy? I told you that when I ran into you before. My mother absolutely is like, why hasn't she been on the show? And now you're here and she's not here.
So I heard that. I heard that, and I really felt badly. So I'm extending your mom an invitation. When she comes back, let her come and spend the afternoon with me. I'll have a good lunch for her on my set. We'll put her in the audience, and she could judge the judge.
Okay.
How's that?
Wow. She'll love that. She loves you. Loves you. And so, what do you think it is? I mean, I know, and I think most people, but can you tell what it is about yourself, why there are so many court shows and you are the most popular? What is it about you that you think connects with people?
I'm not sure. I think that there are a variety of things. First of all, I think in order to be as outspoken and direct as I am, people demand that you have a certain wisdom behind you. You have a certain years. You have a certain life experience.
Right.
And certainly I've had both personal life experience. I have a lot of kids, I have grandchildren, I have a husband a couple of times, and, and so I understand those things. And then I was a sitting judge for a very, very long time, probably longer than most of the other judges were sitting judges who have television programs now. I was a litigator before that, so you know, you develop certain skills, and I think people are apt to take advice or direction from people who have that kind of history. And I also learned from my father that you deliver a little bit of that wisdom with a sense of humor and a smile, and that takes you a long way. So I learned that as well. Anyway, maybe that's the reason. I'm not sure. Whatever it is, if I knew the secret, I wouldn't tell you, because I'm very happy being number one.
Right, yeah. But I don't think even if you told it, nobody can copy that. I mean, you're unique, and I think that's what it is. But you seem to always know when people are lying. I mean, is that the case not just on your show, but can you tell if someone is lying?
On your leg? Well, I think that if something doesn't make sense, you know the old expression, if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck and walks like a duck, it's a duck. If you got something walking and quacking like a duck and it starts to roar like a lion, you know something's not right.
Right.
And so when someone is presenting a story to you and somehow it doesn't make sense within the purview of your life's experience, you tend to look at the facts in a very suspect way. And I think also, being a litigator, I learned how to ask little questions. You don't go for the ultimate fact right away. You go for the little things. What time did you get up in the morning? Do you remember what you had for breakfast? Was it 2 eggs that you ordered or 1? Was it sunny outside? Did you take the bus to work? You don't ask that main question right at the beginning. And then when you ultimately ask that question, if they can't give you an answer consistent with the little questions, you know they're usually not telling the truth. And then they start to flub. Then they look up, they look down, they look to the side, they look to God, they look for somebody to rescue them.
Really, that's what it is. They look in different...
They look all, and they can't look here. So all of those little tricks are things that you learn being on a trial court bench.
Right. What makes you mad? Because I would hate to see you mad.
You and a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Fewer things make me mad today than made me mad 20 years ago. I think as you get older and mature, you realize that getting up in the morning and being vertical is a really important thing. So fewer things really get my goat. But it really irritates me when a woman makes a mistake with a guy, gives him her credit card, loans him a car, co-signs for a car for him, buys him a cell phone, puts him on her family plan, all the things that these women do. And he skips town after 2 weeks, taking her car that's now in his name, you know, got the cell phone that he's going to... And 2 weeks later, she meets another moron, usually over the internet, right? Has this correspondence course on the internet. It's a machine, by the way, that I do not use.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, I'm a people person. Yeah. I'd rather make a phone call than communicate with somebody. Besides, I can't spell. So 2 weeks later, she meet this guy on the internet, you know, meet him, have a cup of coffee or a drink at the bar, and two days later, he's moved into her house because he's in the process of getting a divorce and he has no place to live.
Right.
And she buys him a car and she gives him a credit card. That irritates me because I hate stupidity, and I especially hate stupidity in women because they're supposed to be smarter.
Right. I'm with you on that. All right. I hate stupidity too, and I agree with you. We are supposed to be smarter. We should know better and take care of ourselves. We have to take a break. When we come back, I'm going to ask you. Supposedly, you were in a hot tub nude with Barbara Walters, and I want to find out about that. We'll be right back. We're back with Judge Judy, and all right. So Barbara Walters said that she was naked in a jacuzzi with you, and somebody else, I think.
Cindy Adams, I think she said that the three of us were in a hot tub together. Right? The very picture of that. You mean just she said naked? She said naked in a hot tub together.
Yes, she did.
That was the word that trickled down. The very picture of that, the image of that would make me lose my lunch. Even if we were in bathing suits, it wasn't such a great picture. But which we were.
You were?
Which we were, in bathing suits. Yes, I don't want anybody to lose their lunch. We were all in bathing suits. Try that vision.
That's all right. Listen, I don't know why you say that. You're in fantastic shape, and all of you are. And what do you do? Do you work out?
I do.
How often do you work out? What do you do?
I do about I had a little back problem, but before that, I was about 40 minutes on the treadmill. Did some free weights. Now I do some stretching and a little bit of yoga, and I just started to back up on the treadmill because I had a little back surgery.
And how many days a week do you do that?
Every day.
Really, every day?
Oh, every day.
Wow,
every day. At my age, you have to do it every day.
Good for you.
Your age, you could do it 3 times a week.
No, I'm getting to every day too. I mean, I love it. It feels good in the morning.
Feels
to start
good.
That way.
It gets, and it's good for your skin.
Yep.
It's good for all these muscles because you're breathing right. You know.
Yeah, you look great. I heard that you said that you would change 2 things about yourself. What are the 2 things you said?
Probably I would like to be a couple of inches taller because people are always saying to me, "Oh, I thought you were taller." And my response, you know, because I'm a smart aleck and I'm used to the question after all these decades, I say I am tall. I give a short impression. What I would like probably is to be a couple of inches taller.
Taller?
Taller, yeah. So you don't have to have all your pants shortened. You know what it is? You feel the outfit you love. You want to wear it for dinner that night, right? You put it on.
Got to get it
hemmed.
hemmed.
You got to get it hemmed.
Oh, what a hassle.
You know,
oh.
Staples used to work, but it doesn't work anymore. Some guy will see me with stapled pants, and it'll be there. And the next, I always wanted great, thick, wonderful hair. You know, long hair that's, you know how some girls can just take their hair, whip it up, and they put it on a thing on the top, and they look like they just stepped out of a Vogue show. I would love to do that. I would love to have hair like that.
Well, we can't do anything about the height, but we heard about the hair thing that you, and I think in order to appreciate your hair, you have to, you know, everybody thinks, oh, I'd look better this way. You look just fine that way. We actually put some different hair on you to see how you would look. First of all, my mama, we put her hair on you, and this is, that's you with my mama's hair.
It would be me without my hairdresser.
Yeah, that's, and this is Jennifer Aniston's hair on you. Now that you could whip up in a little bun like that, like you're talking about.
You could.
Gwen Stefani rocks a good do.
I happen to like that.
Yeah, you could pull that off.
I happen to like that,
That's nice. And then we put my hair on you.
I think that's the best.
All right, that's good. And then, you know, Howie Mandel, I don't know how he does it, but people like it. See,
Not bad either.
Well, no, I mean, that says something that you can pull that off because you have a beautiful face and you can look good in anything.
It's so kind of you to say that.
I mean it. I think you're fantastic. I think you look beautiful. Thanks for being here. Come back. I'm going to send my mama to your show. I'm going to do it.
I know. I'm expecting her.
All right. I think you're great, and we'll be right back. Don't go away. Fabulous. fabulous.
Thank you. You look fabulous. You
look-
got skinny and gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
And
Well,
I see you on the cover of all the magazines.
No.
Cover, back page, front page.
Yeah, that's
All
me.
over the place. That's you. Good girl.
So my mother, of course, is here because you're here. My mother adores you, and she just loves you, and I love you too. But she's over here. She's hiding behind.
Hi,
the camera.
Betty.
So she's such a fan. She went to a taping, and then y'all went to lunch together.
We had such a good time together, and she gave me a copy of her book, which I treasure and read and have newfound respect. I didn't not respect you before, but after reading that book, I said to myself, this is one great gal.
It's a good book. Yeah, it's a good book. She's a great gal. So the show has how many seasons? 13?
13.
Wow.
13.
13 seasons.
We're going to start filming our 14th season in April.
And there's no, you know, because you can just stop whenever you want, you know that, but you don't want to.
They don't tell me that you can stop
Oh.
whenever you want.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, they have 2 people with whips that live with me full time
Yeah.
that say, you keep going there, girl.
I bet, because, you know, I mean, it's so successful. You're like, you know, the number one syndicated show.
And it's fun, and that's not work. I mean, you come here, you know, and spend a few hours here,
Right.
have a good time, dance
Yeah.
around, you know,
Right.
have people eat ice cream, you know, dance in the bathroom, sing in the bathroom.
I know.
And get paid nicely for it.
Yeah.
And they call it work.
Yeah, I know. It's a good living. I mean, I love what I do, and you love what
I
you
do.
actually, because you were a judge, and then now you get to do. You couldn't talk to people that way before, could you?
I had more trouble back then in the family court, but I have to tell you, the problems were also insurmountable there. These problems are little problems. They're petty problems that people make into a big mitzvah.
Yeah.
In the family court, they were big problems. They had problems of people having children who shouldn't have children.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
All
that.
right. Because I knew you'd have
That
an
was a
opinion.
good segue
yeah,
into that.
I knew you'd have an opinion about her. The mom that is, she has all the babies, and
I have a big opinion about her.
let's hear it.
Well, first, I think that people who put her on television and make her into a celebrity are doing the rest of the world a big disservice. Number one. You know, when a celebrity teenager has a baby, a 16-year-old has a baby, all of a sudden, teenagers throughout the country say, well, if that's okay for so-and-so, why is it not okay for me?
Right.
And then you have girls in a high school having babies, making a pact, who can have a baby first? So you have 15 of them having babies because they say, if it's okay for a celebrity, why not for me? So making this lady a celebrity who has accomplished the most irresponsible thing, I think, of the decade, who already has 6 children, 3 of whom are children who receive disability payments from the government, so that they are challenged children.
Right.
You have 6 children as a single parent, and 3 of them have a disability. It's enough. I mean, you're irresponsible to your children. You're irresponsible to your parents, who have to help you take care of them.
Right.
You're irresponsible to the community, who is one way or another going to be supporting these children.
Sure.
But most of all, you're irresponsible for the now 14 children. We know that if you have a big family, you can have a big family, and you can have 5 kids, you can have 4 kids. And you say, oh my God, I had 2 at one time, then I had 5 altogether. And it was a lot of work. It's a lot of work, you know, educating them, feeding them, clothing them, getting them to doctor's appointments. And that's with really 4 parents dealing with all these children.
Right.
This is one woman who had the bad judgment to do what she did, being asked to raise 14 children. And she says, I can do it alone. I don't really need help. It's just irresponsible.
Well, what do you think, what can happen now? I mean, they're here, and so what do you think should happen?
I think they have to be watched very closely, because I don't think that anybody, any one person, can take care of 14 babies. And she really has 14 babies. The other ones are also babies. And I think that she probably has a very delicate psyche, and somebody with a very delicate psyche should not be in a position to be able to take care of alone 14 children. So somebody's got to watch them very closely. That's from my experience in the family court.
Yeah, it's sad and maddening, but it's sad, really.
Some people, when you think about it, some people try so desperately to have one baby. You know, I know you must have friends, and I have a host of friends who've spent their life savings on in vitro fertilization and fertility doctors trying to have one baby. And here you have this woman who has no business having more than two babies.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, she said she wanted a family, she loves children, she didn't want to be an only child, she wanted to have a sibling for her child. Fine. And your mother would have helped you. Her mother looked like she was 105. I mean, I really felt sorry for her because she at first said, I totally disapproved of what she did. But then she said, I looked at my grandchildren and they were so vulnerable. What am I supposed to do? Can I desert them? So the woman clearly has a good heart. But she looks 105.
Yeah, that's well, it's like I said, you know, who knows what should happen, but those poor babies. I mean, they just you know,
they need lots of attention.
They need lots of attention
from sane people.
Yeah, you and I should go over there.
No, you can go over there.
No, you can go over there. All right, we have to take a break. We're going to come back. We have maybe some audience questions for advice, and also I want to ask your opinion on this Bachelor guy, this mess, because can Melissa sue him? We'll be right back. We're back with a fabulous Judge Judy, and so have you ever seen The Bachelor? Do you know the show?
I've never seen it. I heard you backstage, and I heard you tell me that somebody got dumped very publicly.
Yes.
If you select your mate on television, you should be able to expect anything. I think it's a ridiculous. I think anybody that goes on television to select a mate should spend the night with Dr. Phil.
Right. Well, that's my point. It's like I watched it, and yet I have opinions of how ethical that, you know, his treatment was. But you're right. I mean, they're on television trying to find love, but then you think, well, maybe they will find love. Trista found love.
Who? Who was that?
The first Bachelorette found love with Ryan, and they have a baby, and they're happy. And why I know that, I don't know.
I don't know.
I enjoy, you know why I watch reality television? I'm fascinated by the fact that people are doing that. I'm fascinated by their behavior in front of cameras and that they share all that. I'm just fascinated by all of it.
Growing up, Gotti, I didn't get it, you know, and I know the premise. You know, I don't want to be in somebody else's bathroom. I don't even want to be in my own bathroom.
Right.
Being in somebody else's kitchen is something that just doesn't do it for me.
So you've never watched any reality shows?
No.
What do you watch? What's your favorite show on television?
I'm a Law and Order junkie.
Yeah, I love Law and Order.
All
of them?
I watch Law and Order on NBC. I watch Law and Order on TNT. I watch Law and Order on Bravo and USA Today.
Yeah.
And we watch it, interestingly enough, on cable later at night at 9 o'clock because we go to bed early. And since we've already seen them 3 or 4 times, by the time we fall asleep, it's 20 to 10. We haven't missed anything because we've already seen it.
Right. Yeah, that's when you TiVo Law and Order, you get all of them. For your whole TiVo is filled up with Law and Order. All right, we have some audience questions, so I want to make sure we get that. From the audience, we have Casey Payne from Atlanta, Georgia, and her question. Where's Casey?
Right here.
Hi, Casey. Ask Judge Judy your question.
Yes, I want to know, have you ever broken the law?
Not that I can think of offhand, and if I had, do you think I would tell you here?
Good answer. I have a gift for you. All right. I don't know if you know, we have this whole, you know, we have Lap Dance Love, we had Lap Dance Vote, that's our slogan. We have Lap Dance, you know, things that we wanted to give you something special to wear when you are presiding over your, Lap Dance Judge.
Keep watching. You keep watching.
You gonna wear it?
You watch every day until you see this.
All right.
Every day. You're going to see.
You're trying to get me to watch, and you're never going to wear it.
Thank you.
Please wear it.
Thank you. Of course I'll wear it.
On the show.
Oh, of course. You just keep watching. We're on till 2013.
Judge Judy airs weekdays. Check your local listings. Brett Michaels is going to be here after this. Don't go away. You are so fantastic. I mean, that's why people love you so much, because you say everything that everybody wants to say, but you have these great phrases that, are they thought of on the spot, or do you think of these phrases ahead of time?
You live long enough and you develop a little repertoire of stuff, I guess. You know, you take it from your mother and your grandmother and cousins and aunts and uncles, and if you have a good memory, you remember the best lines, I guess. Anyway.
Well, this is your 20th season,
years.
right? Wow, 20 years.
20 years.
Congratulations. So when you see, I assume you must stumble upon the shows once in a while. It's on in syndication, and do you watch it? And what do you think when you see things like that?
When I see historically what I look like?
Historically.
Well, when I first started the program, you know, I was making a little bit of money, and I was a civil servant. So civil servants used to, you know, you budget. We didn't go to hairdressers. We, you know, went into the local Rite Aid or CVS, and you bought a hair color. And I would buy the hair color, and my hair color kept getting darker and darker. And when I look at some of those old shows that date back to 1997 and 1998, it looks as if I'm wearing somebody else's rug on my head. They were so thrilled when I let somebody else do the color for my hair. And I look at myself, and I'm sure you look back when you see yourself 13 years ago. What do you think about your look?
I actually think I look better than I looked 13 years ago. I think I feel more comfortable in my skin, and I think that I you know.
She means it. I, on the other hand, 20 years ago, look at myself and I say, you know, I would like to be comfortable in my skin, in that body.
Do you mind saying how old you are?
I'm 73.
You look fantastic.
On both sides.
Yeah. On both sides.
On both sides.
So what do? You must stay active.
I exercise, and I never eat past 7 o'clock at night. You know, then that's a trick, actually.
Yeah, I eat early.
Smart.
Yeah, I drink all night, but I eat early. No.
Yeah. If you have to wait to have a drink to have dinner, then you start eating early.
Yeah, that's the encouragement.
That's the encouragement.
I can't drink until I eat, so let's eat at 4.
You have to eat at 4.
I see. But you really are. You're in such great shape, and you are so vibrant, and you're really funny too. But when you look down at people and you're insulting them usually the entire time, do you lose faith in humanity?
You know, I think that as you get older, you realize that there are very few really important things. Your health, family's health, the world around you. And when people fight over minutiae and ruin their lives, you know, a period of their lives, fighting over whether or not a button came back wrong on the shirt, or whether somebody stole your mother's tea service when she was moving from her apartment, and that takes control of your life, I think it's a ridiculous mistake. I also think women make a terrible mistake because they usually are so desperate to nest that they pick on schlubs and worthless pieces of trash that they pick up in a bar and then turn around, give them the keys to their car, invite them to move in, give them a credit card, and they're surprised one day when their car is gone, their credit card is maxed, and they're alone. And they seem to replicate that behavior again and again. And so that frustrates me. It especially frustrates me when women are taken advantage of, which, as you see, happens more often than not.
Yeah, that's why I don't date men. I mean, that's the whole reason. Just for that. But so I wish that would seep in, though, because you seem to be, and thank goodness, because you have a show 20 years running because of these people making the same mistakes over and over and over again.
That's true.
But I mean, it is frustrating when you see women being taken advantage of, because you would think that, because your show's very popular, it would kind of stop. Women wouldn't be so desperate and wouldn't let those schlubs, as you call them, into their lives and start giving them all the stuff.
The only way it won't happen is if you equip yourself to be financially independent. Because once a woman gives up financial independence to a mate, it's over.
Yeah.
Because there's not an equality anymore. And I know I'm going to get a lot of mail. I don't care. I don't read negative mail. Don't send me negative mail. What I'm telling you is you don't necessarily have to use your craft, use your career, but you have to be prepared, because if you're not prepared, then you're stuck. And more women have to accept lifestyles that are unpleasant because they are financially stuck. So if you're smart, you teach your daughters, teach your granddaughters. Everybody has to have something that they're good at where they can earn a living. You know, not everybody's going to be a millionaire, but you've got to learn how to make a living.
Whether you work or not, you have to do that. Yeah. All right. We'll take a break and more with Judge Judy after this. We are back with the fabulous Judge Judy, and I think it was it last year we made a promo for you. I don't know if everyone saw it, so I'll show it again.
As a condition precedent to their signing the lease, the three of you got together, went through the house, and saw damage in the house. And before you agreed to re-let them the property, they had to perform certain work in the house, to which they have furnished me not only photographs, but text messages. These are my questions to you, sir.
Yes.
Did you have a walkthrough in October of 2013 with them and indicate to them prior to you agreeing to a new one-year lease?
It's just a suggestion.
I thought I had a new career.
Yeah. It was just a suggestion, just in
was
case you...
fabulous.
Because people don't know what's under that robe.
That's not under the robe.
No, no. Maybe it is.
But it was,
yeah,
in microcosm. It was cute.
Yeah.
It was cute, and it helped because you did that the afternoon of my primetime special. I finally got to primetime. It was once, but it was fun.
And then you created, is it called Hot Bench?
Hot Bench.
Yeah, and that's doing very well. Congratulations.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, so you have Judge Judy, you have Hot Bench, and maybe you'll create other shows.
You never know.
I would like you to help educate America, because we do need some help right now. There was a poll, 10% of college students thought you were a Supreme Court judge. Doesn't that scare you?
Well, it actually should frighten everybody.
Yes, yes.
College kids couldn't tell you the name of the Vice President of the United States, a substantial portion, but they knew what program Snooki was in. And they knew who was dating whom from the magazine.
Yep.
And I think the answer comes from the fact that this last generation of children, everybody gets a trophy. You used to get a trophy when you won a race. Now you get a trophy when you win the race, when you come in second, when you come in third, when you're a good sport, where you had the best outfit. So everybody thinks that they're terrific, many times for doing nothing. So we've created a whole population of mediocrity, and this was the greatest country in the world. And I think that if we want to get back to being the greatest country in the world, we have to celebrate excellence. We have to celebrate excellence among us. We have to be able to come up with an interesting group of people to vote for who are going to represent us.
Yeah.
And we're not getting into that.
We won't get into
We are
that.
not getting into that. But if we want to be great, we have to have a great citizenry. And unless you educate them properly, you're going to get mediocre stuff.
I couldn't agree more with you. This is probably a silly question, but you wouldn't run for office, would you?
No, because, A, I'm too old.
You're 73.
I'm
I think Bernie is 73.
Bernie is 73, but if he gets elected for one term, he's almost going to be 80 years old. And I wonder, and I think he's a terrific guy. I'm not saying anything negative about him, but we are in this country close to 350 million people. 350 million people. Couldn't find people in a certain age category who had similar values to a vast majority of the people. I don't know.
I love you. Thank you for being here, Judge
Thank
Judy.
you for having me.
Anytime. It airs weekdays. Check your local listings. Judge Judy, we'll be back. Oh, you're just fantastic. And I keep asking, I always want you on, and you're busy, you're working all the time, but I say to my producers all the time, I want you on more often. Because I like you so very much. Because you're so honest and you're so...
Well, that's true. If you tell the truth, you don't have to have a good memory.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, you don't lie, right? Or do you?
I don't lie.
Yeah.
I don't lie. I'm not always honest because as you get older, you know that you're not supposed to be honest. If you say to somebody, gee, you look fabulous today, you know, you haven't looked at, and they really look like crap.
Right.
Well, is that lying?
No, that's actually making someone feel better. That's an okay lie, I think.
That's an okay.
Yeah.
That's an okay. Other than that, I don't lie.
Me too. I don't like to lie. All right, and you just had a birthday. When was your birthday?
Do you want me to tell the truth or you want me to lie? My birthday was October 21st. I was 76.
Wow. Now, what do you think that, what do you attribute that you have so much energy at that age?
You have two choices as you get older. Mm-hmm. Did you ever think that you would be 60?
No, 60 to me feels like I can't believe it.
You know, 60, my grandmother had breasts that started at her neck and they stopped at her knees.
Right.
I remember that. That was the look.
Yeah.
I think that, you know who told me that an age is just a number the first time? Florence Henderson. I remember having dinner with Flo when she turned 70. And we had dinner, and she had a couple of cocktails, which she was prone to do, and then got into her car to drive home. I said, Flo, you sure you don't want to get into a cab? And, oh, no, I'm fine. I said, you know, 70 is 70. She said, Judy, 70 is the new 50, and it's just a number. And I remember that.
Yeah.
And the people that I know who are older and spirited look like they were having a good time. And the people who are older and don't do anything to keep themselves younger don't look like they're getting the best bang for their buck out of life.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's it. That's
well,
the story.
And you love what you do. I mean, that helps. But yeah, I feel like it really is just a number. I think that it's really about the way you think and the way you act is, more important than anything, because I feel I'm extremely immature. I mean, I play games, I scare people all the time. I do things that a 60-year-old shouldn't do, but I feel like I'm young. I feel that.
I feel young, except when I look in a full-length mirror.
Yeah, well, sure. Yeah.
Then it all comes back because, I mean, we don't know. We're mostly girls here, right? You know that you can keep yourself fit and in shape, and I do, and I know that you do. They haven't invented anything yet that keeps your skin in shape. So there are certain things that don't lie. Now, I'm almost at full sleeve because it was a time when I covered from here to here. And then it started to creep down over here. And soon I'm going to be wearing gloves.
A lot of people wear gloves. There are people that wear gloves. But yeah, so let's talk about the skin care thing.
Let's talk about skin. That was a good segue.
It is a good segue because they've done the same thing to me. And we're trying to find them because they need to stop. So tell everyone what happened to you, because they make up stuff.
Well, this is a slippery, sleazy, scammy outfit who allegedly makes a skincare product, and they take celebrities. They take celebrities who, some of whom are senior. When I say senior, anything plus 40 that look terrific. And the older you are and the better you look, the more of a good spokesperson, I guess they think you are for this line. And they use your name and likeness and image and say you have invented and endorsed this wonderful cream. Send us your credit card and we'll send you free samples. We'll just charge you for this. And it's a scam. And they scam thousands of dollars from people once they have your credit card. But the internet can be a very powerful, useful, wonderful, positive tool. But then there are people who are always bad people.
Yeah.
And they will find an evil use for the internet.
Yeah.
And they are somewhere embedded in clouds. But I have to tell you, I'm on the case.
Yeah, we are too. We're on the case too. We're going to find
A
them.
lot of different places on the case.
But they're slippery. It's hard to find them, but we're going to find them. But I mean, the thing is, if you don't see us with our mouths moving talking about a product, if you just see a picture of us, we're not endorsing that product.
And if you just think, if these people spent 1/2 the time learning to do something legitimate rather than something that was illegal and a scam, they probably could invent cures to every major disease. But
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
All right, we're going to take a break. More with, I love you so much. More with Judge Judy after this. We're back with Judge Judy. All right, so you have a contract until, like 3 more years, 4 more years?
No. I think 2.5.
2.5 more years.
Well, I have to work 2.5 more years. They have a countdown.
Okay, and do you think that you'll renew? I mean, at some point, you've been doing it 23 years?
23 now. I'm signed up with them until the end of my 25th year.
Uh-huh. And what do you think? I mean, do you still enjoy it? You look like you do.
I have a wonderful time. What would I do? What would you do every day?
I don't know. I've thought about that. It's because I get bored easily.
This job, believe it or not, it's an anchor. Because it gives you some place to go.
Right.
Some place to go either Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or
Yeah.
Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I work every other week. So that's my anchor. And it gives me plenty of downtime to get bored. And when I get bored, I usually harass people. I don't know, my
Right.
publicist is here, I harass him.
Well, every other week sounds really good. I'm going to talk to some people. I like that. I want to talk first about, is it true that you went swimming with sharks?
Yes, but nurse sharks.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no,
those are
nurse
not,
sharks, they don't really count.
Where were you?
In the Bahamas.
Are you adventurous? Like, would you jump out of a plane?
Jews aren't adventurous.
No? No? Never?
No,
I mean,
rarely. All the great adventurers that you know, did you ever know a great Jewish adventurer?
well, only because we make Andy do things. He's adventurous, but we force him to do average Andy. But so there's nothing. I was going to say, is there anything that you want to do, like that's important to you, because you could do anything you want, so you probably have already done those things.
There isn't anything that I can think of that is on a bucket list.
No.
That I want to do.
But you like to travel.
I like to travel. I like to travel less as I'm getting older. We travel a lot for work, and
Yeah.
we live in different places so that we have kids in different places, so we travel to see them. Now, there are a lot of kids, and there are a lot of grandchildren, and we travel to work. Even just the commute from the East Coast to the West Coast every other week, and the change of time, and then you're working, and then...
That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
So we did do a lot of traveling for a long time, and I found that it's not that I'm a homebody anymore, but the United States is a very beautiful place, and most people haven't seen enough of what the beauty of the States is. So we've been seeing different parts of the beauty of the country.
Oh, good. So you're staying closer to home.
Staying closer to home.
Yeah. So I love you. I love that you're here, and please come more often. I know you're here every other week, so
I'll come and visit. Thank you.
please
Thank
do
you.
that.
Congratulations.
Judge Judy airs weekdays. Check your local listings. We'll be right back. I like it. I like it. Judge Judy, everybody. You have a ponytail happening.
Isn't it wonderful being liberated with this? You don't have to worry about things. You know, you get up in the morning.
What happens? Yeah, I have really short hair, so I don't have to worry about much. So you just added a ponytail to yours.
Well, now my actual ponytail is actually pretty reasonable because it's been growing for a year. So I get up in the morning and I feel like Greta Garbo.
Wait, that's your hair?
Yeah, just a second. They don't know who
No,
Greta
they don't know who Greta Garbo is.
Oh, my God.
No, they don't know who that is.
Elizabeth Taylor?
Nope. All right, all right. Ariana Grande. All
Who's
right.
that?
You don't know who that is. Yes, you know who
Yes,
that
I
is.
do.
Of course
Yeah,
you
I
do.
do, yes.
You're very hip.
Yes,
You-
I do.
So I want to show a picture of you and your husband. Is this how you get around all the time, or where are you in this picture?
I didn't know what to get him for his 85th birthday. And I figured, what greater gift could there be for somebody at 85 than a motorcycle? But I actually love him, so I got him a tricycle. So it has 3 wheels, and he's only allowed to drive it within the parameters of the gates where we live. Not allowed to cross traffic, although I've actually seen him trying to steal around, crossing over
Right.
double-lane traffic. But he keeps pretty much to himself and the gym and back to the house.
Did he want a motorcycle?
I asked him. I mean, I wasn't about to invest $40,000 in something that he didn't want.
That's not
And he
bad.
actually-
$40,000 for that?
That's
not a bad price for a tricycle.
It's not bad. And when you go to the place that we bought it, Jerry, what's the name of the motorcycle that you have? What's the name of the
Harley Davidson.
Harley Davidson, of course, Harley
What's
Davidson.
the name of the...
When we went to the Harley place, I cannot tell you how fabulous it was. It was the size of a city block, and everybody sort of hangs out there in leather. And then there was us.
Yeah. All right, so tell me this. 25 seasons. This season or next season is 25 seasons?
25 seasons next year.
Next year.
Our best year.
And every year is the best year. I could watch your show all day long. They're all entertaining. Every year is the best. But so that's your last year?
Well, I've had a 25-year-long marriage with CBS.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been successful. Next year will be our 25th season, silver anniversary. And CBS, I think, sort of felt they wanted to optimally utilize the repeats of my program because now they have 25 years of reruns. So what they decided to do was to sell a couple of years' worth of reruns.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not tired. So Judy Justice will be coming out.
What?
The year later.
Where?
I can't tell you yet.
Oh. Well, that's exciting. So you're moving.
That's exciting news. That's exciting news. Judge Judy, you'll be able to see next year, full year, all new shows.
With a ponytail.
With a ponytail. With a ponytail. The following couple of years, you should be able to catch all the reruns that CBS has sold to the stations that are currently carrying Judy.
Okay.
And Judy Justice will be going elsewhere.
Judy,
isn't that fun?
Wow. So you've changed. It is fun.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah, it is fun.
You know how much fun that was?
Yes, I bet.
You betcha.
Because you changed it to Justice because it's a different name.
Yeah.
And you get to still keep doing what you're doing. I love that you're not tired. I love that you're going to keep doing this. That's fantastic.
Yeah, if you're not tired, you're not supposed to stop. We talked about that the last time we were here.
I know.
And since then, you've made about 6 new programs.
Yes, I have a lot of things that I like to do.
Juggling.
I keep busy, you know? It's fun to keep busy.
Me too.
All right, we're taking a break. We'll be back more with Judge Judy after this. We're back with Judge Judy. One thing that we both, and I hope everybody is concerned with, is the election year that we're in, and everybody needs to vote. No matter what you want to vote for, everybody needs to vote.
Yeah, got it. Get out
Get
there.
out and
Ready to
vote.
shine.
And so you've never been political. You've never, stepped into the arena before. But now this year you are.
I did.
So tell me
Tell
why.
me why. I'm going to tell you why. So I'm going to ask you a question. The person that you've loved longest in your life, who's loved you longest in your life, is your mom. It's Betty. Send her my best, please.
I will.
Let's say Betty, who's in good health, was told she needed a valve replaced in her heart. Not a big deal. They do it easily. And you had several doctors you wanted to explore. And you went to the first doctor, and the first doctor performed 20,000 of these surgeries, world-renowned. Didn't have much of a bedside manner. Second doctor that you went and spoke to said, you know what? Your mom's getting on. Why don't we just, instead of putting in a valve, why don't we take out her whole heart and put an artificial heart in something that she'll carry around with her? A revolution. I don't think we need a revolution in this country. It's a young country. And the third doctor that you went to was young, nice-looking, well-spoken, Harvard graduate, Rhodes Scholar, but never did a surgery. But had a great bedside manner, told a wonderful story, said all the right things, but had no experience. Who would you let operate on your mother? You would let the person who
Someone said Biden.
was a proven... he wasn't in that equation. The only person who I knew who had governed a community with a population that was larger than the population of 36 states in the United States, and governed it through 9/11, and governed it through a financial crisis, and with distinction. This country needs a calm, stable, sure-footed leader. And the only one out there that can do that is Mike Bloomberg. So I want you to vote as Ellen does. I think Mike Bloomberg's the guy. But as long as you vote, it's your prerogative. I love America. I want it to be the way it is.
All right. All right. I'm not clear, but it seems like you like Bloomberg. Am I getting that right?
I do.
All right, all right. Judge Judy airs weekdays. Check your local listings. We will be right back. Judge Judy, everybody.